So whenever a user will do any changes in application, then basically we are updating the real DOM, right? Now what is virtual DOM and why do we even need it? First of all, DOM is a journal and real concept in all the browsers. Without it, your website or application can't even interact or handle JavaScript. But virtual DOM is only specific to React only, and it's not mandatory. It is developed by Facebook for React just to improve the speed of the applications. Okay. Basically, there is a performance problem there in the real DOM. The problem is, even if a user makes a very small change to the web application in the browser, even then the whole layout will still be rendered in the DOM, whole layout. Okay, whole rendering will happen. For example, as a user, you are just changing one element title text here in the title tag in HTML. Even then the browser will recalculate and re-render the whole layout of the entire page, which will basically then refresh, or in other words, you can say refresh the entire DOM, which is very time consuming. That time consumption will increase the load time of the web page, and that is the speed or performance problem. To solve this problem, we have virtual DOM. Now listen carefully. In React application, if some website user open a React web-based website in their browser, then in the background, React libraries will make an exact copy of the DOM and show that copy to the user in front of user, not the real DOM. Okay, so this exact copy of real DOM is we call virtual DOM. Now when the user will do some interaction, some manipulations to the elements in the HTML, then from outside it looks like the user is interacting to the real DOM, but in actually the user is interacting and making the changes with this virtual DOM, which is the exact copy of the real DOM only. And the speciality of virtual DOM is, if user is changing any element in HTML now, then virtual DOM will not render the whole virtual DOM for small changes. Only the small specific part of virtual DOM will be updated. And then in the background, the React algorithms only of the React library will keep comparing the changes between virtual DOM and real DOM, and whatever changes the user has made here in the virtual DOM, only those changes will be updated in the React real DOM by those algorithms, by the React library. Great. This is the whole process, and this update process from virtual DOM to real DOM is also called reconciliation, okay, which is done by React libraries. Great. So earlier we were directly updating the real DOM, which was a single step process, but now in React, first virtual DOM and then real DOM will be updated. It's a two-step process, but yes, now rather than re-rendering the whole DOM directly, now we are updating only the changed elements in the virtual DOM and same in the real DOM. This minimum rendering of DOM makes your web page very fast to load in the UI. The conclusion is, React uses a virtual DOM to efficiently update the UI without re-rendering the entire page, which helps in improving the performance and make the application more responsive. Great. Now whatever I have explained, based on that, here are the 4 differences between DOM and virtual DOM. Either you can pause the screen, and I already explained it. You can pause the